Okay.
Like it gives him confidence, hope.
I guess I better tune now.
Oh, I got a horn.
Who we missing?
Nobody. He's just souping up his amp. Like
Oh. He wants the people in the baseball diamond to feel it.
I said, I can't hear anything, but the ground's kind of. Did you go to non-tip back? You want your amp tip back? The guitar's moved instead of forward.
I think it's good. Like, I don't know, it was really loud to me when I had it like that. It was
Bring it down then.
What's that?
Just bring it, set it where the down
Piercing, got close to the air.
Okay.
So I thought maybe that's a little easier on my ears.
Okay. If we do that though, let's all blow them at the same time.
Yeah,
One after
it's
another.
important. So we look professional.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Ready?
Claire ready?
Claire ready?
I'm not ready.
You are ready, Claire?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Welcome.
Time between songs.
Welcome. You hear that? All right. I'll try to talk just a tiny bit about some things tonight. We're the High Desert Surfers. We're all here from here in the valley, and thanks for family and friends and this great ward having us play tonight. We play surf music, which is surf rock from late 50s, early 60s, pre-Beatles, pre-Beach Boys, that kind of thing. And it's all instrumental. That's why nobody's singing. It's really too bad, but what they tried to do with surf music was capture the feeling of California and the beach and the ocean and all that. And this next one does that. It's a song by the biggest surf band ever, The Ventures. It's called Cruel Sea. So most surf music is pretty old, like The Ventures and The Shadows and a lot of stuff we play. But this guy, his name is Martin Cilia, is brand new. Brand new, I don't know how. He's been around for a while. But he's kind of our age, and he's doing this out of Australia. And we kind of picked up on a bunch of his stuff. So this next one is a Martin Cilia song called Surf's Up. A lot of surf songs.
Funny that.
And you boys over on the side over here, you made my day. You know how you made my day? You were looking at these guitars up here, weren't you? You made me very happy. There's hope for the world. Good job. You should come up close after and check them out and talk to us, okay? Is this a band I see over here? Well, why not?
Not yet.
All right. Maybe sometime? Okay. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.
Is it okay? Too loud?
Perfect. So this next one of the things that surf music kind of did too was they play on TV themes and movie themes and even a little science fiction in that. This one's called Moon-Based Drive, and it has kind of that science fiction-y feel to it. And this was another adventure song. Quite a bit later one though, right guys? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Another adventure song next is called Spudnik. Not Sputnik, Spudnik. I don't know. Don't ask me.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
What? Pocatello? So, name in surf bands is pretty wide open. This is a band called the Insect Surfers. A song called Ocotillo. I thought Claire said Pocatello. That'd be a good name for it, too.
Sounds like Pocatello to me.
What does Ocotillo mean, Claire?
It's a tree that grows in my backyard in St. George.
Claire says an Ocotillo is a tree that grows in his backyard in St. George. He's always dropping that in St. George kind of thing.
I thought I knew something that nobody else knew.
I think you should have to grow one here to brag about it.
Yeah, see if you can grow in here, Claire. All right. Get my foot in this position here.
This next one is by a guy that they kind of look at as the king of surf rock, the all-time guy that really got it rolling. Am I feeding back a little bit? Ooh, okay. Yeah,
That's okay.
I'll fix it. Dick Dale. Is that a name that you guys have heard of at all? Dick Dale?
Let's do it.
And the Dale Tones. Very cool, Denny. This deserves to be spoken of for a second. This guy on the front row, the cool-looking guy with the hat on, the California man, and my older brother over here is my older brother Mike. We're in a band clear back in 1965. Did you guys start in? Wow. And they're still playing now, and amazing. So very cool. Yeah. You might notice this guy in the middle too, especially you guitar guys over here. This guy's nuts, right? He's amazing. Just watch what he's doing. And on this one in particular, Brent Swiss. Wait, give me 1 second. I gotta.
That might give me time to fix my hair.
He's gonna fix his hair. Oh, man. Sometimes he over fixes it.
It's too hot out here.
All right.
I don't know how you guys do hair. It's too much work.
This song is called Miserlou. It's a great song.
Ready?
He's amazing. We're all in awe.
Awful.
Like, Okay, a song by the Locomotions, Johnny Guitar.
This young man wants to be a drummer someday. Well, and I told him we could get him.
Yep, there's bang on those.
Good opportunity. Tune ourselves. As it gets colder, I get sharper.
Great for it. When he grows up.
When he grows up, he wants to be a drummer. Or he could be the guy in the band that has all the fun and be the bass player. Right, Danny?
Yeah, they're busy. They're busy. This is Ruth, Claire. She lives where Larson is. Oh, cool. They're some of the better. About time I all right. Okay.
Speaking of brothers, there's my other brother, right back there in the green shirt. He kind of was a city planner for you guys out here a while back. That's why this is all so well planned, because of Jeff, right? Okay. You. These next two will be the most recognizable songs we play tonight. If you watched a lot of TV, you'll recognize the next one. That was me. But if you liked a lot of rock and roll, which is me too, you'll recognize the one right after this. Give us a little nod when you recognize this one. What's that song? Right. You win. If I had a pineapple, I'd give it to you.
Now here's one we hope you'll really like.
How's it go?
Name that tune. Who said paint it black? Way to go.
Gold Star.
Cool song. Yes, good song. Even better without the words. All of the words are pretty cool, that too. Yeah.
Polaris.
Polaris?
Polaris.
This is another Martin Cilia song. This is called Return of the Surf Guitar. Does he have any songs that don't say surf in the title?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Doing real fast. Doing it real fast, Mike.
Making trouble?
That's how we do it. Wow. Man, I tell you what. It's getting cooler out here. Messing with my strings. If I sound off pitch, that's why. Not because I don't know how to play guitar.
I just remembered for a couple of years I was in this ward. Right? Lived kitty corner from Schoonmaker, next to brother Barfus over there. with my mom and dad for a little while. Yeah, what a fascinating story.
Okay, welcome back.
What?
Yep. What?
What'd you do? Well, it all began on 415 South First West. You guys ready? Are you ready? You don't look ready, Brent.
I'm just gonna take a drink while you tell a story.
All right. This is a story of Brent's need for Mountain Dew.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Return of the surf guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's amazing, right? What would you call that? What kind of picking is that?
Frantic.
Frantic picking. That's the technical term for it. Is it trem picking?
Yeah, that's trem picking.
Trem picking.
Yep.
Sometimes we play that too fast, and he suffers.
Fired.
All right, I'm going to slow it down on one. This is one you might know called Sleepwalk by the Ventures. Very nice. Good song. Another pretty popular Venture song from way back, early 60s. You guys know what in surf talk what a pipeline is? You've got your surfboard in a pipeline, the waves curling over the top, and you're scooting down through that. Brent, you're probably the only one that surfed in the band. No? Claire, have you surfed? Claire surfs at Bear Lake.
I surf the internet.
He surfs the internet. Ah, what's the pipeline on that? There's got to be something.
Google.
Yeah, Google that. Yeah, Google is it? Oh yeah, all right, okay. Pipeline. Nice lead guitar by my brother Mike over there on the end. He probably learned how to play that when he was 14. Didn't you, Mike?
8.
When he was 8. Wow. How old have I been? I would have been 3. Who was your first, do you remember your first guitar teacher?
No name, but it was out here in Hyde Park.
In Hyde Park.
Main Street. Can't remember his name.
Wow. Cool.
Had 2 lessons from him.
2 lessons, that's all it took. That was like me in accordion lessons. I think I had 2. So there's a British equivalent of the Ventures called The Shadows, Hank Marvin. And this is a song by The Shadows called FBI. Oh, there he goes. This is his Hank Marvin. When he close your eyes for a minute and then open them, and you'll see Hank Marvin. Oh, okay, open your eyes.
Oh, I'm Hank Marvin.
Wow. How did he do that? And when you guys don't know who Hank Marvin is, who cares, right? But he does. It's a striking resemblance. Or Mike, it kind of looks like Greg Nielsen too, from our old neighborhood.
FBI.
One, two, the guitar master.
That solo is tricky.
Yes, when we go too fast on those, it's a challenge. But he's amazing. So. Another Shadow song.
This one's pretty recognizable.
This is recognizable. This has been on I think a Geico commercial or something. So you'll recognize this if you watch a lot of Geico commercial.
Ready?
Yes. kind of a neat little thing Brent was doing on his guitar. That's a pretty surf rock thing. Show him that a little bit, Brent. This little guitar scratch you might have heard in that song. Pretty cool one. Invented by accident. And we can't forget introducing Claire Danes, our amazing drummer and your ward guy, right? Way, yay for Claire. He says he pretty much runs stuff in your ward. Is that true?
Keep telling us.
So once every 6 months, straightens anything out. All right. Oh. This is our tribute to Motown. Any guess on the artist on that one? So, that's a good guess, Joyce. And you're probably right. Somebody in the MGs. You can't guess.
I guessed it.
Okay, let's give him credit. Good one, Mike. He usually doesn't know what that one is, so that would be great that he got that.
Mike does get lost a lot.
That's for sure.
Another Martin Cilia song called On the Rocks. Let's keep this one snappy.
Yeah. That's happy enough for you?
Left. We're gonna make it.
What?
We got about a dozen left. You think we'll be able to do all of them?
Well, is my watch right? What time is it?
It's 7:49.
My watch is way off.
When were we gonna play to?
What? Play till 8.
Okay.
Rising surf?
Rising Surf. Let's choose that. Another Martin Cilia song called Rising Surf. Rising Surf.
Might start my pick on fire.
This is a wild one for Brent, so keep him in your hearts.
Pray for me.
Sometimes we play that too fast. And you've just been witness to that. But look what he's amazing. He did it. He'll have sore fingers tomorrow and have to get a new pick.
That feels like riding a bicycle down a steep hill with no brakes.
Yes.
That's what that feels like.
Dave, my watch is about 20 minutes late, so pick what ones you want, ask them how many more they want.
We can see darkness approaching. Who's in charge that could tell us how many more songs you want? We can play somewhere between 1 and 12. 12. Joyce. Don't let Joyce
Come on,
vote.
Joyce. We're not that good.
All right. 3 or 4 more. Okay. Let's play Slaughter and Telstar and Walk Around in Cranula. That sound good?
Yep.
Okay. One of the cooler named Venture songs, and I think there's something to this. I think there was a book or a story or something. It's called Slaughtered on 10th Avenue. And there's many key changes in this, but they're slow. So Brent will be okay. Brent can rest.
Can't be worse than the last.
Can't be worse than the last one. All right. Slaughter on 10th Avenue. Hit it, Brent. Thank you. This next one, this shows something that Mike's been doing tonight. You notice the little keyboard organy sounds that he's playing on his guitar? Kind of neat. He's got a little processor there that turns the guitar sound into a keyboard sound. And this is a classic 60s keyboard song called Telstar. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. thank you so much for having us tonight. We've got two more. We're going to end with these two of probably the most famous Ventures song called Walk Don't Run. I think you'll recognize it. It's just a great, great surf song. And the last one is Martin Cilia called Cronulla Point. Apparently a surfing place in Australia. Or New Zealand. What did you say?
Australia.
Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
Tasmania. Papua New Guinea.
Papua New Guinea.
All right.
Walk don't run.
Ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.
We heard that well when we walked from that age. Just good music. They just need something to listen to. It is.
How to keep hitting them. I think you are.
Smoking tonight.
Yeah, we played